Welcome to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
For the paying of the debut pledge with love for national anthem.
Develop a strong, clean, healthy body, mind, and soul. Develop a strong urge for sportsmanlike conduct. Develop understanding of and respect for the rules. Develop courage in defeat, tolerance and modesty in victory. Develop control over emotions and sleep. Develop into real, pure citizens.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, on the internet at RSN YouTube, Facebook.com/Region Sports, and RegionSports.com. We come to you today from Jerry Ross Park in Crown Point, Indiana's Pet Supplies Plus, and Crown Point presents the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. I'm Jack Thiel. I'll be calling all the play-by-play action. We have Justin Cole producing and Zach Tonelli on camera. Game 4 of 4 on the Major Field 4, the first day of bracket play. It's the Redland All-Stars out of Lewisberry, Pennsylvania, and the Bryant Black Sox out of Bryant, Arkansas. So about to get underway here. Here's how the Redland All-Stars will line up in the batting order. L.J. Cox will lead things off. Asher Burke, Grayson Talley, Tanner Villarreal, Zach Meniscus, Jackson Gurley, Bowen Glass, Logan Trimmer, Albert Burton Gary, and Bryce Dunchak. Those will be your hitters for the Redland All-Stars. And here's how the home team, the Bryant Black Sox, will line up defensively. Van Hoosen left, Smith in center, Joyner in right, Drake at third, Mohana at short, or Render at second, Billings at first. Shook is your catcher. And today's starting pitcher for the Bryant Black Sox, Paxton Clegg. So as we finish up some of the warm-up tosses, we came in today. It was sunny, it was bright, it was hot, and now we have umbrellas out. There's a little bit of rain in the forecast here in Crown Point, Indiana. So Clegg getting some warm-up tosses. We have the Bryant Black Sox come in as the number 6 seed. The Redland All-Stars come in as the number 11 seed. For Bryant, they finished pool play with a record of 2-1. They lost on a walk-off in game 1 against Flood City 3-2. Then they defeated Kingsburg 5-4. They defeated Westside 4-3. And what's interesting about the Bryant Black Sox is all of their games were decided by 1 run. So Bryant, well aware that if it comes down to a very close game, that they've been in that situation before. For the Redland All-Stars, they also come in this game 2-1. They lost 15-0 to Altamont. They won 8-5 against the West Lynn Lions, and they won 10-2 against the Campbellsville All-Stars. The winner of this game will face off against Crown Point Red tomorrow at 4:45. So a lot at stake here, as we have already seen 3 winners advance to tomorrow's games. It was the Jacksonville Barracudas walking off against Kingsburg 6-5. South Lexington defeated Winchester 5-1. And Waite Park Blue defeated Crown Point White 3-0. So LJ Cox will be the first man for Redland. The righty has been the leadoff hitter in most of their games, as takes her first pitch for a called strike. He enjoys steak. Can walk on his hands across a wrestling mat. Saber shows Northwood's Law, as here's the 0-1. And that one down for ball 1. His favorite pro athlete, Mike Schmidt, and his favorite professional team, the Philadelphia Phillies. 1-1. And Cox takes that low to count 2-1. His superstition is, my dad always cracks my back before I walk onto the wrestling mat for matches. As here's the 2-1. And Clegg misses high, so 3-1 count for the leadoff hitter. Clegg wants a new baseball. There is rain, but it's nothing major. It's a little bit of a drizzle. As here's the 3-1. And away, and bounces in front of home plate for ball 4. So a leadoff walk for LJ Cox. Now it'll be Asher Burke. Burke enjoys chicken nuggets and mac and cheese. He loves wrestling and riding dirt bikes. His hidden talent is he can do a backflip as he's tying his shoes right now. Always good to make sure your shoes are tied. His favorite TV show is watching the Wiffle Ball League. His favorite music is from A-OK. As Burke takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. His favorite pro athlete is Aaron Brooks. And his favorite professional team is the Philadelphia Phillies. As the 1-0 called the strike. His best advice is to work hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard, and his superstition is walking under a ladder. 1-1. Low and bounces off to catcher. Cox will advance a second to slide, and he's safe. So 2-1 count for the hitter Burke, and Redland. A runner on second and nobody out. The All-Stars of Redland and Lewisberry, Pennsylvania, coached by Kenny Glass. As that 2-1 called a strike. Assistant coaches Mike Zengurley and Luke Cox, and they have an official scorekeeper, Matt Meniscus. Here's a 2-2. That one fouled away, so we'll stay even at 2. for Bryant. They're coached by Matt Orender, Matt Clegg, Garrett Drake, and Aaron Orender. As a 2-2 pitch is away, now the count is full. Grayson Talley stands on deck, and now a little bit of a mound visit here by the players of Bryant. Showing their support for Clegg, telling him it's all right. Just take a deep breath and throw some strikes. So Clegg will take a deep breath, get set on the mound. The 3-2. That one right to the shortstop, Bohanna. Takes a look at the runner at second. The throw in first in time for out number 1. Bohanna has been one of the key players for Bryant here in the tournament. Grayson Talley now. Had a good game at the plate for them yesterday. And Talley takes the first pitch. Outside for ball 1. For the left-hander, he also throws right hand. He takes ball 2, high and away. His favorite school subject is math. Favorite food, wings. He loves baseball. He also does play basketball. So here's a 2-0. And Talley takes away for ball 3. His favorite music is country. If you can meet anybody historically, it'd be Babe Ruth. His favorite professional athlete, Nolan Arenado. And his favorite professional team is the St. Louis Cardinals. As a 3-0. Called ball 4. So Redland draws 2 walks in their first 3 batters, and now a mound visit here. Tanner Villarreal will be the batter for Redland. Just a quick and brief conversation, kind of trying to relax the pitcher Clegg on the mound. And we'll see how Clegg responds after the mound visit. So Villarreal, the number 4 hitter, catching in today's game. Cox stands at second. Talley stands at first. First pitch swinging and over to second baseman's heading down for a base hit. Cox will be sent home. No play at the plate. An RBI single for Tanner Villarreal. And the Redland All-Stars jump out to an early 1-0 lead. Just the way you want to start the game if you're the team from Lewisberry, Pennsylvania. Now Zach Meniscus. And Meniscus takes away for ball 1. Now they got the runner in a pickle at first. The runner at third thinking about it. He might be in a pickle now. And now everybody will be safe. So Villarreal stands at second. Grayson Talley still stands at third. A chance for Redland to extend their lead. The 1-0. Lowe gets stopped by. The catcher shook. For ball 2. Here's the 2-0. And inside on Meniscus for ball 3. We've already seen a higher seed win today. It was the number 12 seed, South Lexington, defeating Winchester. Redland looking to be the second. And a 3-0 green light, swing and a miss for strike 1. 3-1. High on meniscus, 4-4.
Pitcher number 23, Jack Vanderlei.
Bases loaded, time called. And head coach Matt Arundel isn't wasting any time. There's going to be a new pitcher for the Bryant Black Sox. So we'll take a quick break and be right back and let you know who the new pitcher is for Bryant as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Tate Thompson, your new pitcher for Bryant. So he comes into a tough situation. The bases loaded, only one out. As he gets some warm-up tosses in there. Just a reminder, you're watching RSN Game Day coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point. Open 7 days a week. Check them out at Pet Supplies Plus / Crown Point, and as well Station 21 if you're in town to watch the Cal Ripken World Series. Stop in for a bite to eat at one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments, Station 21 American Grill. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish, open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. Check out their menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax. Zach Jackson Gurley now the batter. As that one tying on Zingurley at 4-1. And the 1-0 call to strike. A good job right there. One. Zengurley will foul that one off. So 1-2 count now. Tate Thompson on the mound. Redland already up to a 1-0 lead. The 1-2. Zengurley up in the air. Looks to be able to be caught, and it is. Sawyer shook on the play for out number 2. So Bowen Glass now. Good job by Tate Thompson right there for that first out, or the second out of the inning. As that one misses outside, 4-1. Time called, another new baseball for the pitcher. A 1-0 on the ground. The second baseman, Orenda, right there, flips it to Bohanna at second. For the third out of the inning, a good job by Tate Thompson to keep the bases loaded coming into a very tough situation. But the Redland All-Stars take an early lead. It's 1-0. We'll head to the bottom of the first. for the Bryant Black Sox first at-bats as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in.
Bottom of the first, here's how the Bryant Black Sox will bat in today's game. Sawyer Shook leading off, Nick Smith batting second, Crew Billings batting third, Paxton Clegg batting fourth, Jacob Bohanna batting fifth, Hopper Van Hoos batting sixth, Chance Arender batting seventh, Aaron Joyner batting eighth, and Gannon Drake in the 9-hole. And here's how the Redland All-Stars will line up defensively. In left field, you'll have Trimmer, center field Burke, and right field Dunchak. At third will be Muniscus. At shortstop Talley, second baseman Cox. At first Glass, the catcher Villarreal. And the pitcher for the Redland All-Stars will be number 23, Jack Zengurley. So a couple more warm-up tosses. I believe this might be the last one. For Redland, they had a huge opportunity. They did score one run, but they had the bases loaded with one out, and they weren't able to score any more. So a chance for Bryant. It's offense to keep going here, and the one thing from the Bryant Black Sox you have to watch out for is that they bunt a lot. They love to play small ball and make your defense make the plays. You can see all the infielders are in right now for Redland, and that's because how much Bryant bunts. Shook, first pitch swinging, that one hit in center field, and caught. Burke on the play, one pitch, one out. So Nick Smith now. Smith, one of those guys who has been an aggressive munter. Smith on the first pitch, takes that low and away for ball one. It's interesting as Redland is playing in, if they'll do this the whole game. It's something you don't see very often. As here's the 1-0. Smith on that, right over the third baseman's head and through for a one-out single. Nick Smith says, if you're going to play on me, you think I'm bunting, heck, I'll swing and hit it right over your head. So Crew Billings now. And the infield still in on all four positions. And this might be the defense you have to play against Bryant. And Billings pops that one up in the air. The pitcher calls everybody off. And Zengurley makes the grab for out number 2. So although he gave up a single to Nick Smith, he has 2 outs and only 4 pitches. So Paxton Clegg now. It's a rough start for him on the mound, a chance to reverse his fortune on the plate. And Clegg takes the first pitch high for ball one. One of their bright players, Jacob Ohana, stands on deck, so it's key for them to keep this inning alive. The 1-0. In a way, the runner goes to second. Smith on the move. The throw. They're in time. Villarreal guns him down for out number 3. And a quick scoreless first for Zungurley on the mound. We'll go to the second. The Redland All-Stars lead 1-0.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
So Tate Thompson still on the mound for Bryant. Game 4 here in the World Series bracket. And for the Bryant Black Sox, they had to make a couple of changes on defensively after that pitching change. Nick Smith now in right. Crew Billings has moved the center. And Paxton Clegg now at first. So Logan Trimmer will lead things off. First pitch, Trimmer takes for a ball. Trimmer, the righty. He loves social studies. His favorite foods are watermelon and strawberries. Hits that one up the middle. Bohanna on the move. The run, the throw, the stretch. He got him. Oh, what a play right there by the Bryant defense. A 6-3 ground out for out number 1. So now Albert Warburton Gary. And he takes a called strike. The lefty loves chicken, macaroni, and meatballs. He loves studying sports. His favorite show is Big City Greens. As that one bounces him on the front of home plate for ball 1. If he could meet anybody historically, it'd be Albert Einstein to gain his knowledge. His favorite professional athletes, A.J. Brown and Reese Hoskins, as he's a fan of the Philadelphia Eagles and Phillies. The 1-1. And Warburton Gary takes for ball 2. This is no shot towards Philly sports, but how much can you handle after the Phillies losing the World Series and the Eagles losing the Super Bowl? It's only so much one fan can handle, probably. As here's the 2-1. And Warburton Gary jumps out of the way of that one. It didn't clip him, so the count now 3-1. Well, Warburton Gary can finally bring a title to Philadelphia in the 10U Cal Ripken World Series. As here's the 3-1. Gary right there to third base. It's foul. And his best advice is to just be me. Be Al. So he says, be Al, he says. Warburton Gary in a 3-2 count with 1 out. And takes it away for ball 4. So Al, who was just being Al, works a great battle at the plate and draws the 1-out walk. And now Bryce Dunchak, the last hitter for Redland in the lineup card. That one's low off the catcher. Warburton Gary thought about it, but retreats back to first. Dunchak enjoys math. He loves tacos and chicken nuggets. He's double jointed. And now it looks like a visit here on the mound for Tate Thompson. So the meeting between the manager, pitcher, and catcher. 15 pitches so far for Thompson. Just trying to calm him down a little bit. Was able to get that ground out on Trimmer, but Warburton Gary working the walk in the first pitch to Dunchak being a ball. Just wanted to try something. The 1-0. Inside, near him, Dunchak, the throw back to first, back in time. The count now 2-0. Dunchak enjoys watching sports. He loves R&B. If you can meet anybody, it'd be William Penn. Let's see how Pennsylvania was founded. As here's the 2-0. Down the middle, called a strike. Favorite professional team, the Pittsburgh Steelers, as football has started here and will continue until the Super Bowl. The 2-1. Bunt shown, lays it down, a slow roller right to the pitcher. Throws it to first in time for out number 2.
Second baseman, number 36, Lucas Cox, Jr.
So 2 outs now, a runner on second. It'll be L.J. Cox Jr. Drew a walk and scored back in the first. And that one low for ball 1. It'll be interesting to see how Bryant manages through pitching today. It's the first time I've really seen a pitcher being taken out of the first inning in Paxton Clegg. So definitely makes things a little interesting on the pitching side. The 1-0. And Cox Jr. takes for a called strike just because it seems like you're going to use a lot of kids for this game. And if you win this game, how many pitchers are available for your game tomorrow? 1-1. L.J. Cox Jr. right to Bohanna. Bohanna, the throw in time for out number 3. So a good scoreless inning from Thompson on the mound. Keeps us at a 1-run deficit. We'll go to the bottom of second as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in.
Just a reminder, you're watching RSN Game Day coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus. in Crown Point, as well as Station 21 American Grill, from burgers and ribs to wings and fish, open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. It's just one short minute away from the ballpark. Check out their menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax. And, of course, a big thank you to the Blue Crew. That helps for all your umpire needs. Give them an email at thebluecrew21@gmail.com, or you can call them at 219-765-9595. Once again, that's 219-765-9595 for the Blue Crew for all your umpire needs. So Paxton Clegg, another chance for him, as he was the batter when the runner was thrown out. A chopper to the shortstop, the throw to first in time. A good stretch right there by the first baseman, Glass, for out number one. So now Jacob Bohanna. This has probably one of the most impressive players of this World Series tournament. Not just offensively, but defensively. He also presents a lot of speed on the base pass, as you can see the infield now playing in. Bohanna takes the first pitch high for ball one. I mean, he was part of the speed challenge for Bryant and the skills challenge on Friday night. And I'll tell you what, it's pretty hard to throw him out. The 1-0. Inside on Bohanna for ball two. And this is one of those kids who can just be a game changer for you if he gets on base. The 2-0. And Bohanna takes away the count now 3-0. You know, it's a guy like Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who can swing the bat if he wants to, and then if he gets on, he can steal any base he wants freely. And that's kind of the impact Bohanna's had here in the pool play. The 3-0 from Zungurley, ball four. So Bohanna works a four-pitch walk. Harper Van Hoos now the batter. Curious to see if Bohanna could be on the run here. I mean, you got the infield still kind of in. It might be tough to cover second base. First pitch, Bohanna. A large lead, but he'll go back to first base. A good stop by Villarreal behind the plate. Ball one on Van Hoos. Van Hoos, the lefty. And the 1-0 shows bunt, tries to lay it down, but missed. So Bohanna stays at first. And with Redland playing as bunt defense for every batter, basically, we haven't seen as many bunts from Bryant. They kind of had to change their game plan at the plate. The 1-1, and that one hits Van Hoos. Takes it in the back, turns around, and sprints to first. Seems to be okay. Now Chance Orender, the batter. Orender was the starter in their first game here at the 10U Cal Ripken World Series. I had a chance to talk to his dad and head coach Matt Orender. Said it was his first start ever, and said he was excited but nervous for his son on that start. Infield in once more. And Orender shows bunt but pulls it back for ball one. And great defense right there by Redland, as you have the third base meniscus playing the bunt, and in case Bohanna did want to go to third, Talley was right there to cover the bag. The 1-0. Bunt shown once again. That one's laid down the first base side. The pitcher picks it up to throw to first in time for out number two. So now Tate Thompson. Chance here to drive in the tying run. Bohanna staying at third. It's going to be big for Villarreal to keep the ball in front of him. First pitch. That one misses Hine inside for ball one. The 1-0. Thompson will take. It's called a strike. Just catches the corner. And you can see, on the screen, Bohanna, he takes a large lead at third once that ball crosses home plate. Here's the 1-1. Thompson takes down the middle. Called strike 2. 20 pitches so far for Zengurley on the mound. Should be a big way to get out of the inning for the Redland All-Stars. Here's the 1-2. Thompson high, swing and a miss. And a huge strikeout for Zengurley on the mound. You saw how pumped he was for that one. He knew how big it was. So a second scoreless inning on the mound for Zengurley. And we'll go to the top of the third. You're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point, Indiana on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
A job well done by Zengurley on the mound. Holds Bryant scoreless still. Close one as now we're in the third. Jack Thiel on the play-by-play. Zach Finelli on the camera. We got Justin Cole producing. Zach Miller hears that well. He's just hanging out, having a good time, and working hard. He was working early on the A field. He was doing a lot for the RSN Pigskin Party last night, just hanging around. He's been doing a great job with Region Sports. I know he's excited to be here as we still have a couple more days of baseball on hand for us this week. So Asher Burke will lead things off. So the first pitch is going to be a strike. For Tate Thompson, he's done a good job on the mound as well. He came in for Parker Clegg when just the control wasn't there. As the 0-1 misses outside, a count now 1-1. And he came into a situation where his bases loaded and 1 out. And was able to force a pop out and a ground out. So a job well done for Thompson. He's still throwing on the mound as he throws a called strike 2, trying to keep this only at a 1-run deficit. The winner of this game will play Crown Point Red tomorrow. That one lined right to the third baseman and caught. Drake on the play for out number 1. So Grayson Talley now. Talley drew a walk in his first at-bat. Inside near the feet. Takes a step back for ball 1. Still raining here, but it seems to be lessening as the 1-0. Outside for ball 2 to count 2-0 now. Thompson gets this sign on the mound. Here's the 2-0. Just misses. So the count now 3-0. On Grayson Talley, Tanner Villarreal stands on deck. Bryant wearing their yellow uniforms and Redland with the baby blue. And there's a called strike. It's 29 pitches so far for Thompson on the mound in the 3-1 count. The 3-1. And misses outside for ball 4. So a second walk drawn by Grayson Talley. So for Tana Villarreal, an RBI in his last at-bat. Takes a called strike. Here's the 0-1. Low, and a good stop behind the plate by Shook on that play. Big thank you to everybody tuning in today's game. If you want, please let us know where you're watching from, whether that's the Pennsylvania area or the Arkansas area. That one lifted in the air near second base and caught by Arender for out number 2. But we'd love to know where you're watching today's game from, whether that's straight in Bryant, Arkansas, or straight in Lewisberry, Pennsylvania. Both great and amazing states. I haven't been to either, so Zach Meniscus takes that low. The runner goes back to first in time. Count now 1-0. I would like to go to Pennsylvania and Arkansas. I think it'd be also cool to check out a Razorback game. Nothing better than SEC football. The 1-0. Meniscus way under that one. Drills it left field and foul. And a car's window lives another day. Here's the 1-1. Inside on Meniscus for ball 2. We'll see how long Tate Thompson goes. He's not your starter. He's the relief pitcher. Came in the first inning for Clegg. The 1-1. Low and away, another good stop by Shook behind the plate. Thompson wants a new ball. Probably getting a little wet out there. Kind of can see some turf spots out there. You got those black pebbles. Kind of really evident near home plate. There's the 3-1. And away for ball 4.
Pitcher number 23, Jack Zengerly.
So Meniscus able to draw the 2-out walk. Now the pitcher, Jack Zengurley, can make things more comfortable for him on the mound with a hit here. No one warming up in that Bryant bullpen. First pitch, and Zengurley takes down the middle for a called strike. Zengurley wearing number 23, a famous number in this area, especially if you're a Chicago sports fan, as here's the 0-1. Zengurley takes high for ball 1. Can't really think of anybody in Pennsylvania who's big and wore the number 23. 1-1, bounces in front of home plate and over to catcher Shook. Both runners will advance safely. Oh, we have somebody watching from Medora, Illinois. Family on the Redland team, so look at that. All the way from Medora, Illinois. They got family in Lewisberry, Pennsylvania. The 2-1. That one lifted in right field. Smith makes the grab for out number 3. So some trouble on the bases, but a good job by Tate Thompson to wiggle through the damage. No runs given up as we're still at 1-0 Redland, and we'll head to the bottom of the 3rd inning as you're watching the 10U Cub Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point, Indiana on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
So Gannon Drake will lead things off for the Bryant Black Sox. Somebody watching from Columbus, Ohio, saying, "Go Redland." Never been to Columbus, but I've been in the Cleveland area. But Ohio not too far from here. So this will be Gannon Drake's first at bat. Somebody watching from Montgomery, Pennsylvania. Zungurley, the pitcher, still, as Drake takes that one outside. Someone said, "Good luck, Redland. Got to go watch the Orioles game now." As here's the 1-0. That one misses away for ball 2. Well, I guess the Orioles game is more important than this one. But the Baltimore Orioles are one of the best teams in the MLB, so I understand. They're a fun team to watch with a lot of great players. So are the Redland All-Stars. 2-0. Drake takes high for ball 3. So good job at the plate by number 29. We'll turn the lineup card over, and Sawyer Shook is on deck. 3-0. Low and away. Oh, called a strike. Drake thought that might have been ball 4. So Zungurley gets the benefit of the call. Here's the 3-1. And that's ball 4. Actually, it's a hit by pitch. So leadoff runner for Bryant. Sawyer Shook now. Shook flew out in his first at bat. It's been a huge hitter for this Bryant team. The infield in once more. That one over the head of Shook for ball 1. Shook has mostly played catcher, but in Bryant's win against Kingsburg, he was huge on the mound. 1-0. Away for ball 2. He was so huge that in that pitching effort, he won the Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the game, which we'll name after today's game. Here's the 2-0. And Shook will take that pitch for a called strike. So 2-1 now. Bryant looking for their first run of the game. Zungurley has done a great job on the mound. And Shook takes that one for a called strike. So after being down in the count 2-0, Zungurley doing a great job attacking the hitter. The 2-2. Inside on the hands, a roller to Cox, who throws it to second in time for out number 1. So Shook will reach safely on the fielder's choice. But now Nick Smith. Smith singled, he had a line drive over the third baseman's head. Infield still in. Bunt shown, pulls it back off the catcher's glove. That's going to allow Shook to advance the second safely. So now that tying run stands at second. Infield still in. Smith would love to drive him in or advance him to third. And the 1-0, Smith shows bunt, lays it down. It's still fair. Villarreal picks it up and throws it to first in time. It didn't seem, Nick Smith didn't seem like he thought that was a fair ball, but it stayed fair, and a good job by the catcher Villarreal to stay on top of it. So Crew Billings now, he popped out back in the first inning. A hit here ties the game. And Billings takes the first pitch high. And this is a middle of the order of Bryant. That's where most of their damage comes from. Time is called. And now Redland will meet here on the mountain. Meniscus was in his own mind just looking around here at Jerry Ross Park. He didn't even realize that there was a mound visit. So with a runner on third and 2 outs, you got to wonder what the conversation can be about. You know, the play is at first, obviously, to get out of the inning, but you also want to make sure if you're Villarreal, you have to keep every ball in front of you. So 1-0 count on Billings. 34 pitches for Zen Gurley. And Billings takes the high pitch. 2-0 now. Bryant Black Sox, the 9U Cal Ripken World Series champs, trying to go back-to-back in the Cal Ripken World Series. And low for the ball 3. And that's something very impressive if you're able to do that. Win 2 Cal Ripken World Series in a row. You know, when I talked to Coach Matt Arenda, he said this team has been playing since they were 5 years old together. And all these kids on the team are basically best friends. 3-0. High for ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk for Billings now. Paxton Clegg. 0 for 1. Grounded out in the second inning. Gets his sign from the third base coach. Time called now by the catcher Villarreal. Kind of setting the defense up here. Defense still playing in on Clegg. Clegg possesses a lot of power from the right side. And that first pitch low. Throw almost a second. Throw to third. Not in time. A nice try right there by the Redland defense as Crew Billings was going to second. So now you have 2 runners in scoring position to force out at second. Not there anymore. Some of the Crown Point Red coaches here scouting as they'll face the winner of this game tomorrow night. The 1-0. And a swing and a miss. Off speed. Thrown by Zungurley for strike 1. Got a huge fist pump right there from his catcher, Villarreal. The 1-1. Clegg. Short roller on the ground. Meniscus gloves it. The hard throw. The first is offline and through. And now here comes a second run for Bryant. Clegg slides in safely at second. And just like that, Bryant takes the lead. It was a hard play for Meniscus at third. A slow roller that he had to throw in kind of an awkward position. And that allows Shook and Billings to score. And we got some time called here, I believe, for the first baseman. Last, don't know if there was a collision between him and Clegg when that throw was off key. So now Bohanna. And Bryant has the lead. First pitch to him. takes outside for ball one. This is what Bryant does. Even when they're down early, they always find a way to come back. 1-0. Gave it a little bit of a check. It's called a strike by our home plate umpire. We have Grayson Talley's neighbors watching today's game. As here's the 1-1. Bohanna down the third base line. That's a fair ball. Clegg's going to be sent around third. A throw at the plate. Not in time. And Bryant now leads 3-1 off the bat of Bohanna. An RBI single. He advanced to second on the throw. And this is what they do best. If you think they're going to bunt, they'll swing the bat. So Harper Van Hoos now. First pitch. And that one hits him. Van Hoos gets hit for the second time today. Now a conversation here, and you can see Zen Gurley frustrated on the mound. Teammates there for him, trying to pick him up and cheer him on and make sure he's doing okay. It'll be Chance Orender now. A sacrifice back in the second inning. And a huge momentum shift. Orender almost gets hit by that one. Has to duck for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Away and off the catcher's mitt. And both runners will advance. So Bohanna at third. Van Hoos at second. And with a hit here, Bryant could pat on their lead. Here's the 2-0. And ahead and high on Orender to count now 3-0. Now mound visit here, head coach Kenny Glass comes outside of the dugout, takes the ball from Zen Gurley. And there's going to be a new pitcher for the Redland All-Stars. We'll take a quick break and be right back and let you know who the new pitcher is for the Redland All-Stars as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
New pitcher on the mound for the Redland All-Stars, Asher Burke, will come in for Jack Zengurley. Tough break for him on the mound. The Bryant Black Sox have done a good job taking advantage of good pitches in the zone. Entered this inning trailing by 1. They've scored 3 here in the third, and they still have 2 runners on. So some final warm-up tosses being thrown. So the warm-up tosses will conclude. It's chance or under in a 3-0 count. So a tough situation for Burke to come in on that count. So Arundel will step back in the box, the infield in. Tate Thompson on deck. And there's ball 4. So Arundel on the 4-pitch walk. It looks like Aaron Joyner should be the batter now.
Hitter number 25, Aaron Joyner.
So Aaron Joyner will bat now. So Aaron Joyner with the bases loaded and 2 outs. The first pitch, Joyner takes for a called strike. Joyner the ninth batter for Bryant as he pops and fouls it out of play. The 0-1, now 0-2. Seems the rain has stopped as some people put their umbrellas down and away. Here's the 0-2, and Joyner takes outside for ball 1. Joyner started the game in right field, and a substitution was made when Tate Thompson came in as the pitcher. Now he comes back in here. The 1-2, and Joyner takes call. Strike 3 on the outside corner. A good job by Burke on the mound to not give up a run with the bases loaded, but still the Bryant Black Sox take the lead. A 3-run third inning gives them a 3-1 lead. We'll go to the top of the 4th as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack and Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use, and it can save you time and money. Once your order is in, our own Strack and Van Til team preps your order with care. For delivery or pickup, enjoy the convenience of letting our to-go team shop for you. Enjoy your special moments. Sign up online today at shop.strackandvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in
Just a reminder, you're watching RSN Game Day coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. Check them out on the web at PetSuppliesPlus/Crown Point. And if you're in the Crown Point area to watch the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in for a bite at one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments, Station 21 American Grill. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish, open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. Station 21 is just a short 1 minute away from the ballpark. Check out their menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax. And, of course, if you need any umpire needs, go to the Blue Crew. The Blue Crew, you can email them, thebluecrew21@gmail.com. Once again, the bluecrew21@gmail.com, or you can give them a call at 219-765-9595. Once again, you can give him a call at 219-765-9595. The Blue Crew for all your umpire needs after the game. We'll do our Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the game. We'll do our Proud Union Home Play of the game presented by IKORCC. And we'll do our Boils Maker Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the game. New pitcher on the mound for Bryant. Chance or under will check in. So the crowd getting pumped here. First pitch from a runner, bunch shown. Tried to lay it down, but he missed. Billings moves in at second. Smith moves to center. Or Smith in center now. And Joyner back in right. Chopper to the pitcher and to collect quickly for out number one. So 2 pitches to get the first out. Now Logan Trimmer, who grounded out in the second. So once again, Billings moves to second. Joyner in right, Smith in center, and Chance or under is your new pitcher. First pitch, down the middle. Trimmer takes for a called strike. Trimmer in Redland's last game went 0 for 3. The 0-1. That one on the ground. Bohanna gloves it, throws it, bullet. Got him in time for out number 2. I'll tell you one thing. I don't know if there's a more impressive arm than Jacob Bohanna at shortstop. That kid has a rocket of an arm. So now Albert Warburton Gary drew a walk back in the second. And Warburton Gary on the first pitch takes a called strike. Once again, the winner of this game faces Crown Point right at 4:45 tomorrow here on the major field. The 0-1. Misses away for ball one. We already have some of your matchups set for tomorrow at 10 a.m. Here will be Florence Navy All-Stars, the 1 seed against the Jacksonville Beach Barracudas, the number 8 seed. 1-1. And Warburton Gary fouls that straight back at 12:15. It will be the 4 seed West Raleigh Blue and the 12 seed South Lexington Red. At 2:30 will be the Altamont All-Stars, the number 2 seed, and Waite Park Blue, your 7 seed. And then Crown Point Red just awaiting the winner of this one. So Warburton Gary down the count 1-2. Arender able to get 2 quick outs on 7 pitches. The 1-2. That one on the ground, but it's on foul ball on the right-hand side. So again, a big thank you to all our viewers and taking the time out of your day to watch the 10U Cal Ripken World Series. Seems like the rain has stopped here in Crown Point, Indiana. Small little cloud passing through as here's the 1-2. Warburton Gary by 2. Bohanna at short. The throw in time for out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning for Arundel on the mound. And we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Bryant still leads 3-1.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
So after scoring 3 innings, Bryant able to throw a scoreless top half of the 4th. Gannon Drake, who led off that huge 3rd inning, leads off the 4th and takes the inside pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 away for ball 2. Burke remains on the mound for the Redland All-Stars. Only had 7 pitches so far, the right-hander is. 2-0. Drake fouls that one off the catcher's mask. It was a huge inning for Bryant. A couple of hit-by pitches, a couple of walks, and a couple of big hits. Two-one. Drake inside his hands, grounds that one right to the first baseman Glass for out number 1. So since the first inning, Redland hasn't really seen any momentum, but for Bryant, those first 2 innings were quite quick for them, and then finally things opened up for them. And Shook takes that first pitch high for ball 1. Infield in the 1-0. Shook. He thought about it as that pitch is high for ball 2. Here's the 2-0. And misses high for ball 3. So quickly a 3-0 count on Shook. Nick Smith stands on deck. The 3-0. And misses high for ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk. And now Nick Smith, who singled back in the first and laid down a sacrifice bunt in the 3rd. Yeah, Smith takes that for a called strike. Smith, a lot of speed on the base pass. And now seems like Shook is tying his shoes at first base. Just a reminder, we'll be back at 10 a.m. tomorrow. This is our final game here today. Be back at 10 a.m. tomorrow for the next round of bracket play. The 0-1 and away. So the count 1-1 on Nick Smith. For Nick Smith in that last game. Had a couple hits for bunts. The 1-1. Smith down the third base line. That's a fair ball. Shook around second. Pushes the brakes. And heads back to second. But another single for Nick Smith. 2 of them on the day so far. And this is the part of the lineup where Bryant does most of their damage like they did back in the third. Crew Billings now. Billings shows bunt, lays it down. Meniscus to third base. Flips it to third, but not in time. Billings reaches on the fielder's choice, but the speed of Shook beats out the throw, and now the bases are loaded. And 1 out for Paxton Clegg. Clegg takes the first pitch away. The catcher does a good job getting back to the baseball. It's a count 1-0 now. Clegg on the ground, the shortstop on the play, flips it to third for the force in time. But it's going to score Shook from third. And now Bryant leads 4-1. So Jacob Bohanna now. And Bohanna takes a called strike. Billings at second. Clegg at first. Bohanna had an RBI single in his last at-bat. Infield in. Steps off the mound, Burke does. The 0-1. Away, a good job by Villarreal to stop at the count now 1-1. Bohanna inside the hands. Just misses the zone. Now the count 2-1. And Bohanna takes that 2-1 pitch. It's a called strike. So even at 2-2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bryant has scored 4 unanswered runs. And Bohanna, a swing and a miss. A big strikeout by Burke on the mound, but not before. Bryant adds on to their lead. It is now 4-1. As we head to the top of the 5th, you're watching the 2023 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in
So to the 5th we go. Only a couple innings left to play here. It will be Bryce Dunchak for the Redland All-Stars. Only one at bat, and then LJ Cox on deck. Asher Burke in the hole. Arundel on the mound. Still for the Bryant Black Sox. And the first pitch misses low. Arundel had himself a pretty quick 1-2-3 inning back in the 4th. Did on 9 pitches. As the 1-0 pitch misses low, 4-2 for Redland. Needing some type of momentum. I mean, only 2 innings to go here. The 2-0 and higher of all 3. They'd love to not maybe score all the runs here. I mean, obviously they would, but to get something going into that last inning, maybe 1 or 2 runs, and get some confidence in these young kids. 3-0, and Dunchak takes inside for a called strike. So this is the 3rd pitcher so far for Bryant. Started with Paxton Clegg, Tate Thompson, and now Chance Arundel as the 3-1 pitch. Call the strike. Now the count is full. Gets this sign from the catcher. 3-2. Called strike 3. What a battle for Arundel on the mound from down 3-0 to get a strikeout looking a backwards K. And now LJ Cox Jr. Cox Jr. drew a walk and scored in the 1st. He grounded out in the 2nd. That pitch down the middle. Call the strike. Low in the zone. A count now 1-1. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch by Arundel. The count now 1-2. Bryant trying to advance to the next round of the World Series bracket. They're 5 outs away from doing so. The 1-2. Bounces in front of home plate. 4-2. So Arundel hasn't pitched since Saturday. It's been a couple of days of rest for the right-hander. 2-2. That one fouled away and off the netting, so we'll stay here at a 2-2 count. Arundel gets his sign. Sets himself on the mound, a 2-2. And high on Cox, works himself to a full count. Asher Burke on deck. The 3-2. Cox fouls that one off and out of play. So battling at the plate, making it hard for Arundel on the mound. Three-two once more. And Cox Jr. stays alive. Not going down without a fight. 3-2. Cox Jr. fouls it off again. Working the pitch count of or under. Weather has dipped a little bit here. Hot earlier, now it's a little chilly. 3-2. Call, strike 3 or under. Drops in the off-speed pitch. And another backwards K here in the 5th. So now Asher Burke, the batter. Burke 0 for 2 on the day. Grounded out in the 1st, grounded out in the 3rd. Ever since Bryant scored those 3 runs, it's been all Bryant in the game. And Burke on the 1st pitch. Sole row to 3rd base. It's going to be a fair ball. And there will be no throw to 1st. So a 2-out infield single for Burke. See if Redland can start some 2-out rally magic. Grayson Talley drew a walk in the 1st and the 3rd inning. So plate umpire putting back on his gear. Talley, another player for Redland, who's just been a consistent piece in the lineup. And takes the 1st pitch for a called strike. Mentioned earlier how for Redland you don't need to score all your runs this inning, but if you can get something across the plate, 1 or 2 runs, and get some momentum, that could be huge. Talley pops that one up. Drake on the move, and it drops. They haven't made the call. It's a foul ball. Right on the line. It was a close play, but they'll call it foul. The 0-2. Talley, that one past the second baseman and through for a base hit. Throw to 3rd. Holds the runner at 2nd. And another 2-out single for the Redland All-Stars. Tanner Villarreal now. Redland building something. They haven't really been able to do so since the 1st inning, so it's good to see them still fighting here in the 5th inning. That one past the second baseman through for a base hit. Once again, Joyner and right throws it to home. Oh, what an arm. Right there by Joyner. But another 2-out single for Redland. 3 in a row, and the bases are loaded with 2 outs. So Zach Meniscus is the batter due up a mound visit here. There's 2 strikeouts and nobody on, and since then Burke single, Talley single, and now a Villarreal single. So going over things on the mound defensively and probably telling his pitcher to relax and telling his catcher try to stop anything you can from going behind you. So a huge opportunity here for the team from Lewisberry, Pennsylvania. A hit in the gap could tie things at 4. We'll see what happens. First pitch, Meniscus checked his swing and fouls it back. So Meniscus on today has drawn a walk in his 2 lone plate appearances. The 0-1, a swing and a miss. A huge bending off-speed pitch by Arender, and 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. Here's the 0-2. Just misses high. 4-1. A close pitch to take there. Works out for the third baseman. The 1-2. Called. Strike 3. Arender throws 3 backwards Ks here in the 5th and leaves the bases loaded and keeps the Bryant lead at 3. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. You're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point, Indiana on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Burke remains on the mound for Redland as we are getting near the end of this one. Thank you all for tuning in. Jack Thiel here on the play-by-play. Zach Snelly on camera. Justin Cole producing. It's kind of been our crew today here on the major field, and we hope you enjoyed all the coverage. So for Bryant, be Harper Van Hoos, Chance Arender, and Aaron Joyner. For Harper Van Hoos, I think the only thing on his mind is he's hoping he's not going to get hit by a baseball. In his first 2 plate appearances, his only 2 plate appearances, he's been hit by a pitch, first pitch swing in shallow center, and that will drop for a hit. So on the first pitch, it's a leadoff single. So Chance Arender now, who has done a great job on the mound. A sacrifice in the second. He drew a walk in the third. Inside, clips the zone for a called strike. Once again, we'll be back at 10 a.m. tomorrow for day 2 of bracket play. Infield in, as here's the 0-1. And Arender inside for ball 1, so not a count at 1. For Burke, he's done a good job trying to keep things still reachable as that's fouled back. So now 1-2. You know, it's tough for a pitcher when you come into a close game. If it's 2-1, 1-1, 3-1, or 4-1, you know, obviously you feel a little defeated on the mound because your team is losing, but it's just as important to keep this game where it is. As that 1-2 fouled straight back, it's important to still give your team a chance. You know, you don't want to go out there and, you know, already not having any confidence on the mound. You want to go out there thinking it's a 0-0 game and you got to pitch your best. So your offense has a chance. Orender in the left field, and it's caught. A nice diving play by Trimmer in left. And that could be our proud Union home play of the game. So Aaron Joyner now, after that terrific play in left. There's Joyner, right to the shortstop. The throw, the first, got past. Talley almost turned the double play there, but he's able to make the catch for out number 2. So Gannon Drake now. Oh for 1, Drake is hit by a pitch in the third, grounded out in the fourth. He takes the first one high. 4-1. Van Hoos stands at first. And Drake takes a called strike on the outside corner. One That one on the ground to the third baseman, Meniscus, on the throw to first in time for out number 3. So after the leadoff single, Burke able to go through the Bryant lineup 3 consecutive outs and will go to the top of the 6th. Redland is down to their final 3 outs. As you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Bryant, 3 outs away from advancing to the next round of the 10U Cal Ripken World Series, where the winner of this game faces off against Crown Point Red. Orender remains on the mound for the Bryant Black Sox. He's been pivotal for the team from Bryant, Arkansas. He's got a 3-run cushion, so not too much pressure there, but we've seen today no lead is safe. So Jack Zungurley now, he was the starting pitcher for the Redland All-Stars. Zungurley 0 for 2 on the day. Swings at the first pitch and fouls it off. 0-1. And misses high for ball one. For Redland, they scored their first run in the first inning. Since then, the Bryant pitching has been excellent. The 1-1. Line to the left. That's going to drop down for a base hit. So a leadoff single for Jackson Gurley. Before Bryant, they were scoreless in the first 2 innings. Then scored the majority of their runs in that third. It was a 3-run third inning. And then we're able to add one more in the fourth.
Pinch hitter number 5, William DeLong.
So a pinch hitter now is going to be Will DeLong. First pitch, low on DeLong. Throw back the first. Not in time. The 1-0. DeLong takes low for ball 2. DeLong will foul that one straight back. That pitch was inside his hand. And like we said earlier, no lead is safe here. The old baseball saying, the last 3 outs are the toughest outs to get. 2-1. DeLong swing and a miss, strike 2. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Orender with the off-speed pitch for out number 1. So Logan Trimmer 0 for 2 on today, 2 ground outs. Trimmer high in the air, and that one will just be out of play. So you can see for our render on the mound, it's pretty simple. Attack the hitter with strikes. The 0-1. And that will miss high for ball 1. We're under 44 pitches so far. Trying to close this one out for the Bryant Black Sox. Here's the 1-1. Down the middle. Nope, called high. And a count 2-1 now. Couple close missed pitches by Orender. 2-1. That one now misses low for ball 3. So a 3-1 count. Albert Warburton Gary stands on deck. The 3-1. Called a strike on the outside corner. A close call there goes Bryant's way. As here's the 3-2. Fouled up and out of play near our stands. So full count still here with 1 out. 3-2. That one lined and caught right to the second baseman. A throw to first just off. So the officials say he did catch the ball at second for out number 2. So Bryant 1 out away from advancing. Albert Warburton Gary, the batter. And Warburton Gary takes outside for ball 1. inside, called a strike. So 1-1 count, 50 pitches for Arender. Warburton, Gary 0 for 1, drew a walk in the second, grounded out in the fourth. And another called strike. And the Redland All-Stars down to their final strike. The 1-2. Warburton, Gary right back to the pitcher, Arender to throw the first in time. And the Bryant Black Sox live to see another day. They advance in the 10U Cal Ripken World Series bracket. They will face off against the Crown Point Red Bulldogs tomorrow at 4:45 here on the major field. A great game played by both teams, a lot of heart and a lot of hustle shown for the Redland All-Stars. They should hold their heads high. It's been one amazing season, and they left everything on the field. So we're going to take a quick break and be right back as the Bryant All-Stars win 4-1, and we'll do our RSN Award winners. As you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in.
Back here as the Bryant Black Sox win 4-1. They advance and they'll play Crown Point Red tomorrow at 4:45. Now it's time for your RSN Awards. First, the Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. They have offices open from 9 to 7 Monday through Friday and Saturdays till 2 in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City. Your Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game will go to Bryant, and it'll be Chance Arender. Chance Arender, he was huge on the mound, really keeping Redland quiet at the plate, throwing scoreless baseball. So once again, your Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game will go to Chance Arender. Now time for your Proud Union home play of the game. Just recently happened. It's going to go to the left fielder, Logan Trimmer. Made a nice diving grab out there in the bottom of the fifth inning, and it was just a tremendous effort by number 9. So once again, Logan Trimmer is your Proud Union home play of the game, presented by IKORCC, the Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters, where you can build your own future. Learn more at IKORCC.com. Now time for your Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. You can earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. Learn about apprenticeship programs and more at local374.org. We'll flip things to, or stay actually, to the Redland side of things. This one's going to go to the catcher, Tanner Villarreal. 2 hits on the day, including an RBI. He was responsible for the lone run for the Redland All-Stars. So Tanner Villarreal is your Boilermaker Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. A big thank you to our executive producer, Chris Ramirez, our video coordinator, Claude Martinez, man producing all the games today here on the major field, Justin Cole. On the cameraman, we got Zach Zanelli and Zach Miller, World Series Tournament Director. A big thank you to Adam Whitehouse, all our coaches, and you, the viewers on Facebook, YouTube, and Region Sports. A big thank you to our sponsors for this coverage as well. As you got Station 21 American Grill. Hey, if you're there, you better get the buffalo chicken wrap because it's pretty good. As well as a big thank you to the Blue Crew for all your umpire needs. You better give them an email at thebluecrew21@gmail.com. And, of course, Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point, Indiana, where they're open 7 days a week, and check them out on the web. This is Jack Thiel signing off saying have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. You're watching coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.